Okay, today students, I am going to teach you about a period of transition. Okay, as you know that history is divided into three phases: ancient, medieval and modern. So a period of transition, this chapter is actually all about the movement from medieval period to modern period. And as you know that modern period began in Europe before than India, and there were many factors which played very important role to let modern period come in Europe before India. And actually it was a gradual process. The transition from medieval to modern is a gradual process, and there were many changes which took place towards the end of medieval period and before the beginning of modern period. Many changes took place in Europe. Among them, there are just end of feudalism, beginning of Renaissance, Reformation. These were the important changes which took place towards the end of medieval period. So now, one by one, we will discuss about these changes. Now, let us discuss about Renaissance. Renaissance actually is a French word which means rebirth or revival of literature. And this has influenced this actually movement. It was a movement introduced by the scholars, and it has influenced each and every part of the life of human being and gave new ideas to the people. People began now, because of, as you can see, because of Renaissance, people began to raise questions. As you know that during the medieval period, the church was very dominating, and the church played very important role towards the end of in the medieval period. But during this time, what happened? The people, they got opportunity to learn books. They got opportunity to use their free time in learning. And how it happened? Actually, it happened due to a particular incident which took place in the year 1453, when the Turks captured Constantinople. And then after, the end of feudalism also played very important role for the rise of Renaissance. End of feudalism. Now the people, they were not ready to accept anything easily, and they raised questions. They became rational. Now we will discuss about the main features of Renaissance. Main features. First, rationalism. Then second, humanism. Scientific spirit, next one. And the next one is spirit of inquiry. inquiry. So these were the main features of Renaissance. How? Rationalism means Renaissance actually made the scholars to teach people to ask questions, and the scholars played very important role. Why? Because when the Turks captured Constantinople, then they ran away with their manuscripts to Italy and Greece and other parts of the world, and they used their knowledge to teach people and made people to raise questions and do not accept anything easily. So this was a very important feature of Renaissance. Rationalism means people began to raise questions. Next one is humanism. As you know, when the medieval period, during the medieval period, what did happen? The church was dominating in society, and the priests, they used to ask people to think about the life which is after death. Means the church did not make people to enjoy their present life, but Renaissance made people to enjoy their present life, to think about their present life, not the life which is after death. And it made the people to express their opinion on different issues or on different matters. Next is scientific spirit. It means that the people were not ready to accept anything. They raised questions. They asked, how did it happen? What were the causes? And why did it happen? So these kind of questions raised by the people. And how did it happen? Because they got a particular attitude, you can say, and that is known as scientific spirit. And it actually happened because of the scholars who played important role to make Renaissance or make this movement successful. Last is a spirit of inquiry. Inquiry means before the church asked the people, whatever is written in the book you should follow. But due to this, what happened? The people raised questions, and they even raised questions to the priest. And they asked, is it really necessary to follow these certain things which are just asked to us by you? What are the relevance of these things? So this is another important feature of Renaissance. Now the next thing is the main factors which played important role for the development of Renaissance. What were the main factors? Now we will discuss about the main factors. The main factors are, first, the Turks captured Constantinople. Now, in modern times, Constantinople is known as Istanbul in the year 1453. And because of that, what did happen? The Europeans, they were completely cut from the rest of the world. They cannot carry their business. So that is why the many European rulers, they decided to find the new routes for the business, for the trade. So this was a very important factor which played important role for the Renaissance. Why? Because of this particular condition, many scholars ran away from Constantinople with their manuscripts, and they settled down Italy and other important countries of Europe. Next is decline of feudalism. Feudalism means the system where the peasants, they were not owner of the land, they were just only a cultivator. And the maximum share of the production was taken by someone who was not visiting to the field any time. And the peasants did not have any free time. But due to end of feudalism, what did happen? The